Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you an Asian inspired recipe. It's called tofu and mushroom lettuce wraps and it is vegan, so it's great for all my vegetarian and vegan friends out there. So let's get started. I have mushrooms here which I've already chopped, and these are cremini mushrooms, or they're also called baby portobellos, and I have about 12 to 14 ounces of these chopped up. I also have this tofu all chopped up into really fine cubes, and you can see them as I'll cook with them. And this is the tofu I've used. It's a firm tofu which you get at Trader Joe's, and I really love it. And I'll also use these canned water chestnuts, sliced water chestnuts for the main recipe, and I have some garlic chopped up. So this will be for my main filling. I use these lettuce hearts, romaine lettuce hearts for the cups. You can also use iceberg lettuce, or you can use buttercup lettuce, but I like this the most because these are in the long shape and I think it's easier to hold them like a taco, so I really like the long ones. And then for the sauce, I have a few ingredients here. I have brown sugar, I have this basic distilled white vinegar, I have this sauce which is called oyster mushroom sauce. So it's oyster sauce, but it's again vegan, it's made out of mushrooms really. And then I have this chili garlic sauce, so I love this. I use this in a lot of things. So we'll just get started. I will start by drizzling about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil into my pan. I like to use this cast iron casserole, but you can use any kind of frying pan. Just make sure it has a heavy bottom. So I'll wait for the oil to get hot. Okay, as you can see, I've started to saute my garlic here in the pan, and I'm going to add the tofu to this. Make sure you spread the tofu out as much as you can, so then it develops a nice crispy exterior. So I'll just let it saute for a few minutes. So while the tofu is sauteing, I'm going to make my sauce. So I'm going to have some soy sauce, and this is a 1/4 cup. So I'll take a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. And I think I didn't show this to you in my initial ingredient list, but soy sauce is really important. Take a 1/4 cup of this. I'll also take this mushroom sauce, and I'll take half of the 1/4 cup. It's not quite the whole cup, but about half. And I'm going to add that to this. I will take the vinegar, and that will also be half of the 1/4 cup. That will go in here. And then I need a spoon in here. I'll take about half of 1/4 cup of this chili sauce, this chili garlic sauce, and that will be there. And then I'll also need some sugar. 2 spoons of the sugar. And then I'm going to mix it all up. Okay, as you can see, my tofu is getting a little brown and crunchy on the side, so that's great. And this is when I'm going to add the mushrooms in this. The mushrooms go in. I know it looks like a lot of mushrooms, but they will cook down and not be as many mushrooms anymore. So again, I'm going to let this cook down a little bit, another, I would say, 4 to 5 minutes. As you can see, the mushrooms have really cooked down quite a bit. And at this point, I'm going to add this sauce. And absorb all the flavors. Now at this time, and this is optional, I do like a little ginger, so I'll grate just a little bit of ginger into this to give it that nice, strong, pungent taste. And that's it, just a little bit. And again, that's totally optional. Now let everything cook together. And at this point, while I was waiting for the mushrooms to cook, I also chopped my can of water chestnuts, so they're nice and chopped and small. And I've also chopped some green onion for the garnish. And I'll use another thing for the garnish, which is black sesame seeds. Again, that's optional, but I'm just going to show you how to put it together. I just finished adding all my water chestnuts, so they also absorb some of these nice sauces. And use your spatula to just scrape down, because some of the tofu would have made some nice caramelized bits at the bottom, and those are really delicious. So you know, go all the way and get everything that you can, because that has so much flavor which you don't want to lose. And then I'll just let this cook for another, I would say 2 to 3 minutes, and then I will show you how to finish it up. Okay, I I've taken out the filling right here and I'm going to show you how to garnish it. So I'll take my spring onions, just spread them around, add to it. I have a little bit of cilantro chopped here, which I'll also add. Again, this is completely optional. And then I like to add some black sesame seeds. If you have white sesame seeds, those would work really well too. Just sprinkle them on. What I did, I chopped the ends off and I just took off each of the leaves, and I, discarded the ones which were kind of raggedy. So I just took the best leaves out. So I have a bunch of these leaves ready. And then I have this sauce which you can sprinkle on it as you're having your lettuce wraps. The sauce is the same recipe, except do not put the mushroom oyster sauce in this. It just has the vinegar, the soy sauce, the chili garlic paste, and sugar, and a little bit of the ginger grated into it. That's it, and that can go as you're eating this. So that's my vegetarian mushroom and tofu lettuce wraps.